I will discuss in detail today about the provisions for the prevention, control and abatement of environmental pollution. Under that, let me discuss first the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. Okay, I am audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello? Very good.
Yes,
So the point I discussed in brief, that the act, if I say Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974, it means the act was passed during the 1974, and the objective of the act is prevention and control of water pollution, maintaining or restoring the wholesomeness of water, means we have to maintain the water quality, and we have to restore also, means the water quality if it has been deteriorated either of the surface water or groundwater, it is our duty to restore it. Duty means the objective says. The third is the establishment of central and state boards for the prevention and control of pollution, water pollution. I ask now, central and state boards here, what do you mean by this? The third objective is establishment of central and state boards for the prevention and control of water pollution. What do you mean by it? Anyone? I have already told you in detail about this board. Anyone? Amisha?
so it basically means like establishing the pollution boards so that they can regulate and
What is the name of this state pollution board or central pollution board? Here it is, the objective is to establish the central and state boards.
So the State Pollution Control Board
Very good.
and the Central Pollution Control Board.
Very good. State Pollution Control Board and Central Pollution Control Board. Very good. The definition of the pollution under this act, how do you define the pollution? I am just discussing about the water prevention and control of pollution. So you keep in your mind about the water. So the contamination of water or the alteration or modification in a not a good way, you can say the water contamination of water or the alteration of what? Physical, chemical or biological properties of the water. Any physical, chemical or biological properties of the water, if those properties, any one of the properties is altered, then certainly that is called the pollution as per the act. Then my point is here my question is here from you. Then how do you find that is there is any alteration or modification or contamination? How do you assure? How do you say? If suppose that I say that this water is polluted, and you say no, this water is not polluted, and someone say this water is not polluted, and you are saying that it is polluted, then how do you get this clarification? What is the solution, Amisha?
So there needs to be an international standard that is recognized by the international organizations to confirm whether the water is polluted or not.
Very good. Is there any Indian or national standard or not?
Yes, sir. There is one called the BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards.
कहाँ से पढ़ा?
Sir, I think you only told it in 2 lectures or maybe.
Very good. Bureau of Indian Standards as a national and international. Can you tell any organization, Amisha?
So WHO, World Health Organization.
So the correct answer that if suppose that there should be a reference point, reference value, standard, and that is we take in the case of drinking water, set up by the Indian standards, and the Indian Bureau of Indian Standards has provided for all drinking water, then irrigation, then industrial water में हर सेक्टर्स के लिए एक स्टैंडर्ड्स तय किए गए हैं. And who has also set up the standards like this? So we have to follow them, those standards, and then we decide whether the water is polluted or not. I think all of you are clear now.
Yes, sir.
Then harmful or injuries to public health or safety, if the pollution is there of the water, it is health hazards will be there, public health or safety. Domestic, commercial, industrial, agriculture or other uses, I just mentioned these points. Life and health of the plants, animals or aquatic organisms. All these are coming in the domain of this act, Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974. It means nothing is left out, because aquatic organisms, animals and plants, all these are coming, and their health. So if the health is going to be deteriorated by the pollution, that is also coming under the objective of the, you can say, the act. Constitution, functions and powers of the board. Board means CPCB and SPCB, Central Pollution Control Board. Whenever under any act, if the board word is referred or term is referred, it means immediately you catch that it is a Central Pollution Control Board or State Pollution Control Board. Are you clear about it or not? So the constitution, function and power of the boards. First constitution, then I will discuss about the functions, and then I will discuss about the power of the boards. And as per the 1974 Act, CPCB as well as State Pollution Control Board, the CPCB has full-time chairman. Constitution की बात हो रही है. CPCB has chairman, then members. Full-time chairman होता है, to be nominated by the central government, while SPCB may have full-time or part-time chairman to be nominated by the state government. Means he is the person from the government side. Government nominates for the chairman CPCB, and in chairman CPCB is full time, while the chairman state government, State Pollution Control Board, as nominated by the government, may be full time or part time. There can be also a joint boards between any two governments. Suppose that there is any problems related to or between neighboring states, then both the states can jointly appoint a chairman of the State Pollution Control Board. The board may constitute as many committees as necessary for effective implementation of the various provisions of the Act. Under Section 8 means under Section 8 empowers the CPCB or SPCB. Section 8 of what? Section 8 of Water Pollution and Prevention Act 1974. Under Section 8, there is a clear-cut provision that SPCB or CPCB may constitute n number of committees, means many committees, to see the overall objective of the Act, so that we achieve the goal for protection of the water from the pollution and we restore the water quality. Constitution of CPCB, as I mentioned, a full-time chairman, then followed by full-time member secretary, having knowledge and experience of scientific, engineering or management aspects of pollution control. Member secretary is also appointed by the government. Not more than 5 officials appointed by the central government, means the committee has 5 members, not more than that, besides the chairman and the member secretary. Okay, not more than 3 non-officials nominated by the central government to represent the interest of the agriculture, fishery and agriculture, means they will be not be the employee or the officers from the central government, but these peoples will be nominated by the central government. Okay, because some representative, public representative, some workers who are very famous, who are working in the area of the environment. Not more than 2% nominated by the central government to represent companies or corporation owned by the central government. 2 लोग कंपनी से होंगे, जैसे एनटीपीसी हो गया, पावर ग्रिड हो गया, बहुत सारी जो गवर्नमेंट ओन्ड कंपनीज हैं. Then the functions and the Joint Pollution Control Board का जो मैंने जिक्र किया है वो किस सेक्शन के अंतर्गत है? सेक्शन 14. Section 14 of the Act provides this provision for the formulation or the constitution of Joint Pollution Control Board. What are the functions? Functions of the board are under the provision of. तो अभी कितने सेक्शन आपको बताए हमने? सेक्शन 8. व्हाट सेक्शन 8 सेज? एनीवन? सेक्शन 8 क्या कहता है? एनीवन?
3 persons are appointed by the central government.
Very good. सेक्शन 3 क्या कहता है? According to the section 3, CPCB shall consist of the following members as I discussed: chairman, members, then persons nominated by the central government, persons nominated by the central government from the industries. All these are under section 3. Then what is the section 4? Or sorry, 14? Amisha?
Formulation of Joint Control Board.
Very good, Ria. Constitution of Joint Pollution Control Board is under the provision of section 14 of the Act. What section 4 says? Section 4 के अंतर्गत State Pollution Control Board is constituted. Means Constitution of State Pollution Control Board is under section 4 of this Act. Then अभी मैं डिस्कस करने जा रहा हूं सेक्शन अंडर सेक्शन 16A द फंक्शंस ऑफ द बोर्ड. अभी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की बात हो गई, अब फंक्शंस की बात हो रही है. व्हाट आर द फंक्शंस? पहला फंक्शंस, एडवाइजिंग द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ऑन मैटर्स रिगार्डिंग द प्रिवेंशन एंड कंट्रोल ऑफ वाटर पोल्यूशन. नंबर 1, who is going to advise to the central government? Ria?
CPCB.
Very good. CPCB. CPCB is going to advise under the section 16A to the central government from time to time regarding the status of the pollution and management of the pollution. Second function, coordinating the action of the state pollution control boards and resolving disputes among them if and when arise. If any time any dispute arises, then this under the section 16A, there is a clear-cut provision that CPCB can intervene and resolve the problem. The third function, providing technical assistance and guidance to the SPCB in carrying out research in prevention and control of water pollution. Means CPCB will support financially, technically to all the SPCB, State Pollution Control Boards, for research in the area of pollution regarding the abatement of water pollution. Organizing training for persons engaged in pollution control. CPCB organizes the training programs, different training programs for persons, officials who are engaged in the pollution control. Organizing comprehensive program for water pollution control through mass media, mass awareness program. This is also the function of the CPCB. To set standards, norms, verify it, modify it on annual basis as and when necessary for streams or wells. Means river or groundwater wells, wells, the standards are set up by the CPCB regarding the domestic need, irrigation or industrial needs under this pollution. Preparing manuals, codes or guides for treatment and disposal of sewage. Yes, CPCB also prepare the codes, manuals for treatment of the wastewater, sewage treatment, and then industrial effluent treatment and disposal of the sewage, and trade effluents means industrial effluents. Then last, establishing and recognizing laboratories. CPCB का ये भी फंक्शन है कि वो डिफरेंट लेबोरेटरीज को रिकॉग्नाइज करे कि क्या वो वाटर सैंपल एनालिसिस के लिए फिट है, एक्रीडेटेड है या नहीं. Establishment and recognizing laboratories for analysis of water samples from any streams, wells or trade effluent. Trade effluent means industrial effluent. So all these are the functions of the CPCB. Let me now discuss. एक किस सेक्शन के अंतर्गत था भारत कुमार? These functions are laid down under which section?
Number 16. Section number
16A.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Then I am going to discuss the functions of State Pollution Control Board, and that is under section 7B. 7B. To plan a comprehensive program. Number 1. To plan a comprehensive program for the prevention, control and abatement of pollution of river and tubewell or wells. इस SPCB का ये फंक्शन है कि वो कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्रोग्राम प्रिवेंशन, कंट्रोल एंड एबेटमेंट का बनाए और प्रस्तुत करे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को कि वो कैसे उसको एबेटमेंट किया जा सकता है. बी, टू एडवाइज द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ऑन मैटर्स कंसर्निंग पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल, water pollution control or location of industrial units. To collaborate with CPCB for training personnel engaged in water pollution and control programs. कोलोबरेशन करना है, ये भी फंक्शन है SPCB का. किससे? CPCB से, एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन से, गवर्नमेंट बॉडी से डिफरेंट. दे कैन, it is the functions of the SPCB, State Pollution Control Board, to collaborate with CPCB for organizing educational programs, spreading information of water pollution control through mass media, to promote and conduct research on the subject towards developing economical and reliable methods of sewage treatment and trade effluents disposal of the sewage. Because why sewage is more important, as you know, according to the CPCB data, still in our country, the water is highly polluted due to the sewage input rather than industrial input. इंडस्ट्रियल इनपुट का उतना असर नहीं है वाटर पोल्यूशन में, पर्टिकुलरली सरफेस वाटर के, रिवर वाटर पोल्यूशन में, जितना सीवेज का है उतना इंडस्ट्रियल इन्फ्लुएंस का नहीं है. देयरफॉर sewage treatment plants have been on the top priority of the CPCB as well as SPCB to prescribe the effluent standards for the sewage and trade effluent to be discharged into any stream. SPCB का नाम से है कि वो प्रिस्क्राइब करे इफ्लुएंट स्टैंडर्ड्स का सीवेज का और इंडस्ट्रियल इफ्लुएंट्स के जो स्ट्रीम या इसमें डिस्चार्ज हों, मतलब उसमें जाएं. टू इंस्पेक्ट ट्रेड इफ्लुएंट्स एंड मींस इंडस्ट्रियल इफ्लुएंट्स एंड वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स. वेस्ट वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स which have been fitted or implemented at several locations, industrial effluents treatment plants or sewage treatment plants, they have to be monitored regularly by the SPCB. It is the function of the SPCB or setting up the industrial effluent treatment plants, sewage treatment plants in the different cities or the urban areas, suburban areas, to prevent or protect the water pollution of the river. Simultaneously, monitoring is also the provision functions of the SPCB of all these units. Then to perform such functions as may be assigned by or interested by the CPCB, और कोई भी functions, कोई भी duties जो CPCB के द्वारा दी जाती है वो भी करना है. Anytime CPCB can assign any time means the job related to the pollution to the SPCB, and they have that job has to be performed, or duty has to be performed by the SPCB. Now, all these were for the functions under the different sections of the Act, under the Act. Let me now come to the discuss the power of the state government, power of the SPCB. Because SPCB is more powerful than CPCB as far as the enactment of the act, means the act which is going to be enacted in the state, in that connections the SPCB is going to be more powerful. Under section 20.2 पावर की मैं बात कर रहा हूं अब कि पावर्स क्या हैं एसपीसीबी के. देखिए अंडर सेक्शन 20.2 स्टेट पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड may carry out surveys, take measurements or seek information for the purpose of performing functions under this act. Means SPCB can carry out the survey, take measurements or seek information from the any industrial units, okay, regarding their data. Under section 21A, the state government has the power to collect water samples of any stream or well or any effluent being discharged into a stream or wells for analysis. Means एसपीसीबी किसी भी स्ट्रीम रिवर का पानी कलेक्ट करके, चाहे ग्राउंड वाटर का या सरफेस वाटर का या इंडस्ट्री में कहीं का किसी वाटर का या इफ्लुएंट्स का, वो कलेक्ट कर सकती है, उसके एनालिसिस को कराने के लिए भेज सकती है, एनालिसिस कर सकती है, और ये पावर है उनका. और उसके बाद उस रिजल्ट के बाद यदि द रिजल्ट इज वल्नरेबल और एरोनियस, और एरोनियस मीन्स इट इज नॉट सुटेबल और इट इज नॉट वेल अंडर द परमिसिबल लिमिट as set up by the BIS or WHO, then they can take the action also. The under section 22.4, the SPCB has power to obtain a report of the results of the analysis by recognized laboratory. Yes, this is also a power that SPCB can send the samples, can ask the results of from any recognized laboratory in the state कि यहाँ का सैंपल्स हमने दिया है, लिया है, इसके एनालिसिस करके दीजिए. Under section 23.5, the SPCB is empowered by the state government to enter any place. This is the more powerful fact. SPCB can enter into any place for the purpose of performing any of the function to interested in it. कभी कहीं घुस सकती है, इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया में जा सकती है, एग्रीकल्चर एरिया में जा सकती है, मार्केट में जा सकती है, कहीं भी जा सकती है जहां पोल्यूशन होगा. एसपीसीबी कैन इंटर इन एनी प्रीमाइस, इवन इन इंडिविजुअल. अगर आपके घर से पोल्यूशन निकल रहा हो रहा हो, एसपीसीबी कैन गो इंटर इनटू योर रेजिडेंस और हाउस एंड टेक द सैंपल्स, टेक द मेजरमेंट्स, take the inventory of all the relevant data, and they can take the action also. Under section 24.6, no person shall knowingly allow the entry of any matter into any streams which may impede the proper flow of water, resulting in substantial aggravation of water pollution. कोई भी आप सामान ऐसा नहीं छोड़ सकते हैं, डाल सकते हैं स्ट्रीम में जो उसके फ्लो को रिटार्ड करे या उसके फ्लो को के इन्वायरमेंटल क्वालिटी को प्रभावित करे. नो पर्सन शैल नोइंगली allow the entry of any toxic, noxious or polluting matter directly or indirectly to any streams or well or sewer or land. कुछ भी आप नहीं डाल सकते जो पोल्यूट करे वाटर के बॉडीज को, चाहे सरफेस वाटर या ग्राउंड वाटर. अंडर सेक्शन 25.7, नो industry or operate or any treatment disposal system which is likely to discharge any sewage or effluent into streams or wells or on land. जमीन पे भी नहीं, वेल में भी नहीं, स्ट्रीम में भी नहीं, कोई भी पर्सन अलाउड नहीं है कोई ऐसी इंडस्ट्री को इस्टेब्लिश करने के लिए जो सीधे बिना ट्रीटमेंट के डिस्चार्ज जमीन पे या पानी में छोड़े. नो पर्सन शैल begin to make any new discharge of sewage. No person shall use any new outlet for the discharge of the sewage. कोई नया नहीं बना सकता. The board can also levy and collect a cess on water consumed by the industries and authorities for increasing its resource under the Water Prevention and Control Pollution Cess Act 1977. I have, I think, elaborated in brief in the previous class that the cess means the levy or the fee can be collected by the SPCB by the industrial units for the water consumption, and that is the provision under the Water Cess Act 1977. Because 1974 the Water Pollution and Prevention Act, then this is the 1977 where the Water Cess Act is there. Okay, Now, what are the penalties? I discussed the constitution. I discussed the, you can say, the functions. I discussed the powers of this act. Let me discuss the penalties for violating the provisions of the act. In pahla, penalties. In case of failure to provide information by a person discharging effluents into streams or wells regarding construction or establishment of an effluent disposal system, the penalty is imposed of rupees 1 lakh and imprisonment for 3 months. और दोनों लग सकता है. अगर सीवियर पोल्यूशन करता है कोई तो 1 लाख की पेनाल्टी, 3 महीने की जेल, ये दोनों हो सकती है. If the omission continues, means if the in spite of the instructions by the SPCB, individual or community or the industrial units are polluting water bodies, then offender is penalized with additional fine up to 5,000 per day. 5,000 per day. Now, this is one penalty. The number 2, in case of violation of the order prohibiting discharge of any polluting matter into streams, the board order of closure of industry close कर सकता है, stoppage of electricity or water supply to the industries. The penalty is imprisonment for 1.5 years to 6 years or along with the fine or both. Means अभी ये 3 महीने की जेल से 1 साल की जेल या 6 साल की जेल हो सकती है और 5,000 पर डे की पेनाल्टी भी हो सकती है. And if it continues beyond 1 year, the pollution, in spite of the instructions of the closure, if the industry does not obey or compliance the instructive reports or close the industry, then after 1 year, क्या होगा? The penalty is imprisonment of 2 to 7 years on the conviction. Then charge sheets are filed and the imprisonment is up to 7 years. And the name of the offender is published in newspaper at offender expense. So in the Bhopal gas tragedy, if you take the example, that is one where the imprisonment has been was declared under this act, and then under this river pollution, means the Ganga pollution, this we are taking this out, this provisions of this act, and many industry has been shut down. In case of this, and then third penalty, in case of destroying or damaging the properties of the board, means State Pollution Control Board, obstructing the functions of the board, कोई भी अगर बाधा डालता है काम में बोर्ड के, फेल्योर टू प्रोवाइड इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट एक्सीडेंट्स अंडर सेक्शन 31, कोई भी इंडस्ट्री में एक्सीडेंट्स होता है, यदि उसमें फेल्योर करता है इंफॉर्मेशन इन्फॉर्म करने में SPCB को, जो कि सेक्शन 31 में प्रोविजन है कि इमीडिएटली इंडस्ट्री आर एनी यूनिट्स where the accident has occurred, immediately they have to inform to the SPCB. If यदि इन्फॉर्म नहीं करता है या गलत सूचना देता है तो penalty is imprisonment up to 3 months and fine 1 lakh or both. ठीक है? So this is the Water Pollution Act, Prevention Act. Let me discuss the now air.
सर
Yeah.
स्टार्टिंग में आपने कहा था कि कुछ 5,000 नहीं 1 लाख का वो पेनल्टी होगा और 3 मंथ्स का प्रिजनमेंट हो सकता है. उसके बाद कितने टाइम तक अगर पोल्यूशन एक्सीड किया तो वो 6 साल की जेल होगी और कुछ 5,000 पर डे का पेनल्टी होगा.
ओके, वेरी गुड. इफ ये जो है 6 महीने, इफ द वायलेशन कंटिन्यू द पेनल्टी इज 5,000 पर डे, ये अगर 6 महीने तक रहता है तो इतना होता है. अगर बियॉन्ड 6 महीने आप फिर से कंटिन्यू वही करते हैं, इंडस्ट्री करती है, तो आपको जो बताया कि 6 years तक जेल हो सकती है, 6 महीने तक है। अगर 6 महीने में आप बंद कर दिए इंडस्ट्री या उसको सुधार गए, इम्प्रूवमेंट कर लिया तो ठीक है, नहीं तो उसके बाद ये पेनल्टी लग जाती है।
ओके सर, ओके
ओके,
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
any doubt, any questions by anyone? Then I will discuss to the Air Act. Let me come to the air. It is very simple. As once you know the one act, then similarly there are many provisions which are similar to that, but only the change and name is changed. Like, let me discuss the Air Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. Just I discussed the Water Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1974 in case of water. Here in case of air, it is the Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981. As I mentioned earlier also, why it was came late than water pollution? Because water is visible, air is not visible, number one. Number two, health hazards was seen earlier by in the case of water pollution than air pollution. Therefore, the United Nations conference at Rio de Janeiro, I told you in the previous class, at Stockholm in 1972, asked all the countries who were participating to take appropriate step for the preservation of natural resources of the earth, including the preservation of the quality of air and control of air pollution. So that was the point. And this act in India was passed in 1981, very late. After, if you take the 1972, means after 9 years, this act again, देखिए सेम ऑब्जेक्टिव, बस आपको वाटर से एयर बना देना है, एयर लिख देना है। क्या है? प्रिवेंशन कंट्रोल एंड अबेटमेंट ऑफ एयर पोल्यूशन। हमेशा, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द अबेटमेंट? हर्षिता?
Sir, changes.
No, abatement.
Amendments, na sir?
Abatement. No. Abatement. 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 Ria. First objective of this act: prevention, control, and abatement of air pollution. What do you mean by the abatement?
The one who help in crime.
The one?
The one who help in creating pollution in the city.
Creating?
Pollution.
No.
Industrial pollution.
No. Abatement.
So reduction? Reduction or controlling, mitigating?
Yeah, very good. Why you responded late?
Sir, I didn't hear it and my mic was not working, so like
Okay.
internet is slow.
Okay. Yes, it is a control, it is a reduction, certainly it is a mitigation, reduction, remedial measures, all this. Prevention, control and abatement. आपको टर्म्स अंग्रेजी है जैसे, तो उसकी मीनिंग आप जानेंगे तो बेटर रहेगा, इसलिए मैं पूछता हूँ बीच बीच में, क्योंकि बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को अबेटमेंट सुना, सर क्या पता नहीं अबेटमेंट क्या बता रहे हैं, इसलिए बड़ा सिंपल लैंग्वेज में, इन द वेरी सिंपल लैंग्वेज वी शुड कम्युनिकेट ईच अदर. प्रिवेंशन, कंट्रोल एंड अबेटमेंट ऑफ एयर पोल्यूशन मीन्स रिडक्शन ऑफ द एयर पोल्यूशन. प्रिवेंट भी करना है, कंट्रोल भी करना है, और पोल्यूशन को रिड्यूस भी करना है, उसको मिटिगेट भी करना है. बी मीन्स सेकेंड ऑब्जेक्टिव, मेंटेनिंग द क्वालिटी ऑफ एयर. जैसे मेंटेनिंग द वाटर क्वालिटी, उसी तरह से मेंटेनिंग द एयर क्वालिटी. The third objective of this act, establishment of the boards for the prevention and control of air pollution. Similarly in the case of water. इसलिए मैंने कहा कि एक एक्ट यदि आप जान जाते हैं तो वही सिमिलर आप एयर लगा, अब यहाँ एयर पोल्यूशन है, वहाँ वाटर पोल्यूशन था. Establishment of the boards means CPCB or SPCB for the prevention and control of air pollution. Important terms which has been reflected in this: air pollution means the presence in the atmosphere of air pollution, any air pollutant. अब आप आजकल क्या है हमेशा एक पोल्यूशन, एयर पोल्यूशन कैसे हम नापते हैं, देखते हैं? How do you measure and reflect and inform to the society that air is polluted or not?
Sir, there is the air quality index.
Very good, air quality index. An air quality index constitute all this suspended particulate matters, residual residual particulate matter, RSPM, PM particulate matters, then the CO2, N2O, all the gases and particulate matters. All the concentration of the gases in the atmosphere which should be there, and if it is beyond that, then we say that AQI on the basis of air quality index. According to the color, red is very dangerous, then it is yellow, it is okay somewhat, but it is also not good. But if it is green, then certainly it is very good air quality. So the air pollutants किसको कहेंगे? Any solid, liquid or gaseous substances present in the atmosphere in such a way that is injurious to human health or living creatures or property or environment. अब मैंने देखिए इसमें ह्यूमन बीइंग्स कहा, तो आपको एग्जांपल दे सकते हो? एनीबॉडी? एग्जांपल? Present in the atmosphere, any solid, liquid or gaseous substances present in the atmosphere in such a concentration or such a way which is injurious to human beings. एग्जाम्पल चाहिए मुझे, अदर लिविंग क्रिएचर्स, प्रॉपर्टी का एग्जाम्पल चाहिए, किसी प्रॉपर्टी या किसी इन्वायरमेंटल या किसी पे वो असर हुआ हो एयर का, जिसको आप एक एग्जाम्पल दीजिए.
अस्थमा हो सकता है.
हो सकता है कि होता है? होता
है एक्चुअली, मुझे होता है बहुत बार एयर क्वालिटी से.
आपको? हाँ. ना?
यस सर.
तो आप भी तो ह्यूमन बीइंग हो.
यस सर.
हाँ, तो ठीक है, एक एग्जाम्पल हो गया. लिविंग क्रिएचर्स.
Irritation in eyes, sir.
Very good. Irritation in eye. Okay. Amisha?
Sir, like there could be respiratory problems in people.
Also is one example. He has already, Bharat Kumar has.
Sir, even for plants, that there are certain impacts, like they.
Very good.
There are some diseases that happen.
Yeah, diseases and stomatas are closed. Stomatas present on the leaf, they are partially closed and they are suffocated. Suffocated means suffocation occurs in the plants for regarding their you can say the exchange of CO2 and O2, oxygen to the atmosphere, and then the health is degraded. Is correct? The प्रॉपर्टी का, मैं एक कोई ऐसा मोनोमेंट्स या प्रॉपर्टी का एयर पोल्यूशन से बताइए जिक्र जो कि इम्पोर्टेंट रहा हो.
तो ताजमहल.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. Who replied? Who replied?
सर मौर्य. मौर्य सर.
मौर्य. और कुछ नाम है?
पूज्यश्री मौर्य.
Okay. हाँ, yes, correct. Very good. There are certain pits has been made by the air pollution on the tomb of the Agra Taj Mahal fort. Sorry, fort नहीं है, ताज tomb जो ताजमहल का है, उस पे जो है pits आ गए थे due to this acid rain. And the acid rain, why? Because the air pollution was there and carbon dioxide was in very high concentration in and around the Taj Mahal, and due to the acid rains, the marble which has been used in the tomb has been under the reaction with the acidic water, and that reaction occurs and then pits were formed. So this is the property, the effect of the air pollution. The control equipment, the third terms, according to the Act, means any apparatus, device, equipment, or system to control the quality and manner of the emission of any air pollutants and includes any device used for securing the efficient operation of any industrial plant. So control equipment, बहुत सारे equipment हैं जो air pollution को control करते हैं. बहुत I will be teaching in a different lectures air pollution जब पढ़ाएंगे, water pollution जब पढ़ाएंगे तो water pollution में क्या क्या कैसे control करते हैं. Constitution and function of the board. It is similar like a water. Okay. In order to have integrated approach for tackling the problems related to the pollution, the Air Pollution Prevention and Control of Pollution Act 1981 provides that the central and state pollution control boards established under the Water Prevention and Control Act 1974 shall also act as air pollution control boards under this act. So means it is the same. It is the same. It is the same. Also, the provisions regarding the board's composition, essential qualification of the members meeting committee. As I mentioned, the constitution and functions of the boards are similar in the case of water pollution. Then I will come to the power of the boards directly, because the constitution and function of the boards are similar to the water. So I have already discussed about it. Powers. Under section 19.1, the state government after consultation with the state pollution control board may क्या कर सकती है? May declare area or areas air pollution control area be notification in the official gazette. कोई भी एरिया को एयर पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल एरिया डिस्कस कर गजट में ऑफिशियल गजट कर सकती है. Prohibit the use of any fuel or appliance causing or likely to cause air pollution in air pollution control area. Prohibit burning of any material causing or likely to cause air pollution in air pollution control area. As if you see the provision powers, then prohibit the use of any fuel. As in case of NCR, it has been prohibited, and CNG has been implemented or ineffective. The prohibit of the use of any fuel or appliances causing or likely to cause air pollution in an air pollution control area. Prohibit burning of any material causing or likely to cause air pollution in air pollution control area like NCR again and surrounding areas. जैसे हस्क को पुआल जो होता है उसको बर्न करने के लिए एनजीटी ने नेशनल ग्रीन ट्रिब्यूनल ने मनाही किया हुआ है. आपको पता होगा कि पंजाब हरियाणा इस एरिया स्टेट्स में यूपी के जो बॉर्डरिंग डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं एनसीआर के आसपास के उनको मनाही है. इसी एक अराउंड ए पावर्स है बोर्ड्स का, और इसी पावर्स के बोर्ड्स को एक्ट का ये जो पावर्स हैं ये एनजीटी ने उसको इस्तेमाल किया है. एनजीटी नेशनल ग्रीन ट्रिब्यूनल्स ने इसको ही हाईलाइट किया है कि ये ऑलरेडी इसमें लेट डाउन है कि हम रोक सकते हैं. बर्निंग एनी मटेरियल्स के बर्न करने से यदि एयर पोल्यूशन होता है तो उसको हम रोक सकते हैं. एक तो डायरेक्ट यूज जैसे फ्यूल का हुआ, मैंने सीएनजी का एग्जांपल दिया, पेट्रोलियम प्रोडक्ट्स का जो यूज हो रहा था जिससे कि पोल्यूशन हो रहा था उसको हटा करके क्या किया एनसीआर में सीएनजी को. दिस एक्ट सेज under section 22.2 the boards have the powers to ensure that the laid down emission standards of air pollutants from automobiles are complied with. इसी तरह से BS6 का आजकल चल रहा है यूरो 6, अब यूरो 6 हो गया है, आपको पता ही होगा. अंडर इसी सेक्शन की बात है 20.2, ये क्या पावर है? To ensure that the laid down emissions standards of air pollutants from automobiles are complied with. Means इतने ही लिमिट के ऊपर अगर जाएगा तो वो ऑटोमोबाइल्स या वो व्हीकल्स अलाउड नहीं होंगी. अंडर सेक्शन 22.4 under section 21.3 no person shall without the previous consent of the state pollution control board establish or operate any industrial plant in air pollution control area. यदि कोई एयर पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल एरिया डिक्लेयर की गई है उसमें कोई भी आदमी अपनी स्टेट इस्टेब्लिश नहीं कर सकता या इंडस्ट्री 2.4, no person operate any industrial plant in any air pollution control area shall discharge or cause or permit to be discharged the emission of any air pollutant in excess of the laid down standard by the state pollution control boards. अगर एयर क्वालिटी, एयर पोल्यूशन होता है, उसकी एयर मॉनिटरिंग होती है, एयर क्वालिटी मॉनिटरिंग बाय ईच इंडस्ट्री, उनका सेटअप होता है, एसपीसीबी उसको मॉनिटर करती है, अपना भी सेटअप लगाती है, वो भी लगाते हैं, इंडस्ट्रीज भी लगाती है, उसके डाटा मैच कराए जाते हैं, और उसके बाद यदि वो एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स या एयर क्वालिटी जो स्टैंडर्ड्स है उससे बियॉन्ड होता है, तो वो दैट इज नो ऑब्जेक्शनेबल अंडर सेक्शन 24.5. भी कर सकता है, उसमें से सैंपल कलेक्ट कर सकता है, एयर क्वालिटी चेक कर सकता है, डाटा मंगा सकता है, डाटा ले सकता है इंडस्ट्री में जाके, एग्जामिनिंग उसको एग्जामिनेशन करेगा, टेस्टिंग कर सकता है एनी इंडस्ट्रियल प्लांट, रिकॉर्ड कर सकता है, रजिस्टर, डॉक्यूमेंट, कंट्रोल इक्विपमेंट जो भी चल रहे हो नहीं चल रहे हैं सारी जानकारी ले सकता है, वो देख सकता है, फोटो ले सकता है, सीजिंग एनी सच कंट्रोल इक्विपमेंट सीज कर सकता है इफ ही हैज रीजंस टू बिलीव दैट इट मे फर्निश एविडेंस ऑफ एन ऑफेंस पनिशेबल अंडर दिस एक्ट. यदि उसको लगता है कि ये पनिशेबल है और ये सीज करने लायक जो है पोल्यूशन हो रहा है यहाँ, सो ही कैन सीज द इंडस्ट्री फॉर टाइम बीइंग, कि आप जब तक ये सुधार नहीं करेंगे तब तक इंडस्ट्री नहीं चलेगी. अंडर सेक्शन 26, any person empowered by the board shall have the power to take samples for air emission from any chimney, duct or flue for the analysis purpose and send the same to the established or recognized laboratory by the state pollution control board. पेनाल्टीज क्या है? जो वाटर की पेनाल्टीज हैं वही पेनाल्टीज इसमें हैं, तो इसलिए पेनाल्टीज के लिए वाटर एक्ट जो मैंने इलैबोरेट किया है उसको ध्यान में रखें. फंक्शंस एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ द बोर्ड्स आर सिमिलर टू द वाटर एक्ट. आई रिपीट अगेन दिस थिंग्स. अब now I am coming to the, within 1 minute I will finish one or two. The drawback of the act, limitations or drawbacks क्या है इस एक्ट के? पहला बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, this is very important aspect as a common person and common man we should know. The main drawback of this act lies in the giving the offender or defaulter 60 days notice before taking him to the court. कोर्ट में ले जाने के लिए अफेंडर को 60 दिन का समय दिया जाता है. ये क्यों? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. बिकॉज बाय दैट टाइम दिस द केस इज फाइल इन द कोर्ट, द अफेंडर में डिस्ट्रॉय द एविडेंस इन विच केस इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू प्रूव द ऑफेंस. 60 दिन का समय दे रहे हैं आप, 2 महीने का, तब तक तो बहुत सारे एविडेंस डिस्ट्रॉय कर देगा, तब उसको आप कोर्ट ले जा रहे हैं सुनवाई के लिए उसके इंडस्ट्री का. इसलिए समय ये ड्रॉबैक है. No consent or permission is required to be taken from the SPCB for establishing an industry outside the air pollution control area. ये भी बहुत बड़ा ड्रॉबैक है. अब बताइए कि जहाँ एयर पोल्यूशन हो रहा है वहाँ के लिए तो हम बहुत चिंतित हैं, और जहाँ नहीं हो रहा है वहाँ कहें चलो करो जितना मर्जी उतना इंडस्ट्री लगाओ, तो फिर वहाँ भी पोल्यूशन हो जाए तो फिर वहाँ दौड़ो. ऐसा नहीं. दिस इज ऑल्सो ए ड्रॉबैक. मीन्स इट इज नॉट, दिस एक्ट एंड प्रोविजन शुड नॉट बी लिमिटेड टू द एयर पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल एरिया ओनली. इट शुड बी यूनिवर्सल फॉर ऑल. The third drawback, the emission of air pollutants by any aircraft or ship are excluded from the purview of this act. एयरक्राफ्ट जो चलती है और शिप जो चलती है उससे जो एयर पोल्यूशन होता है वो इसके परव्यू में नहीं रखा गया है. That should also come into the purview of this act. So these are the drawbacks under this act. Any questions? Any doubt?
सर अगर ये ड्रॉबैक्स है और उन्हें पता है तो अब तक इनको चेंज नहीं किया है क्या?
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. ये चेंजेज भी कौन करेगा? पार्लियामेंट करेगी. ठीक है. एसपीसीबी कैन नॉट, एसपीसीबी कैन प्रपोज, बट दिस इज द एक्ट ना पास बाय द बोथ हाउसेस, पार्लियामेंट मेंबर ऑफ द पार्लियामेंट, द लोकसभा एंड राज्यसभा. एसपीसीबी एंड सीपीसीबी दे कैन प्रपोज दैट दिस शुड बी इंक्लूडेड इन दैट, then the government should take the decision. So it is the duty of the, you can say, the state pollution control board and CPCB, but ultimately it depends upon the क्या कहते हैं, गवर्नमेंट.
ओके
बहुत
सर.
अच्छा आपका प्रश्न है. ये प्रश्न लाजमी है. कितना दिन हो गया, यदि पता है ये ड्रॉप है तो हम लोग अभी तक क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे हैं? क्यों? Any doubt by anyone? So if there is no doubt, thank you very much. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.